you're back on the volcano. Welcome back to the channel. And let's go find something cool. Let's go for a hike, find some treasure. Some beautiful wild clematis. That was cute. Oh yeah, saw this bit of rind here. Nice jarite, some moss agate in there. This whole chunk along here. Chip this little piece off. You can see how she looks. It's nice stuff. It really takes a great polish. Put a bit of that in my bag and keep on going up. I am up there already. It's these little pieces here that really hold magnificent little treasure. You can see they're chalcedony on the inside with fantastic plumes and moss. There's some jarite. Here's some more. But each one of these is basically a cab. You know, you just flatten that part that broke off and then round the eroded part, and you're off to the races. But you will be surprised what I find in these little bits. Now look at this piece. Ooh, that looks really good. Wow, some here too. I got a tap on that. Most of the time it's just a thin skin, but that is no thin skin. That is a lump. Look at that. Ooh, look at the breccia in that silicated moss. Unreal. Oh, that's not glassy. Oh, we're into the basalt there. Pretty seam. Oh yeah, you can see how they just take up entire platforms. See, it continues there. There was a crack in here between this tuff, and it completely fills with seam, agate, and opal. So many bugs today, wow. But yeah, it's pretty stuff. Here's a couple. Here's some of the float that I've been picking up. See, like this is going to be so nice. You don't understand. Even this, it's a little thin. I mean, looks like we got about a half an inch, 3/4 of the best. It's pretty though. I might chip it a little bit just to see. But I mean, if it finds a wider gap in the cavity that it fills, it will fill it. That's interesting. This is the top seam. You can see how the base of it is that silicated breccia. This whole thing continues down here, and you can see the opal poking through. Like that would normally look like quartz or something. Oh, that could be quartz. I mean, it's a little quartzy. But yeah, this whole seam, yeah, I think that is opal. I mean, that's a tough one. Could be quartz, could be opal. I'm leaning towards quartz on this one. But yeah, the bottom here just basically becomes the breccia, and the top is more of the caramel. I mean, not really useful, but still, might look good washed up. All right, I think this is what I've been looking for. At least this is the edge stages of it. Not really impregnated, but present. So, wow, the bugs today. See, now this is starting to be impregnated. You can see that silicate goes all the way through, forms like breccia, well, causes the basalt to break into breccia. And this is what I'm after. The greens though, I mean these whites and blues are pretty, but I haven't worked this yet. Let's get some green. This looks like a good piece of breccia. You can see there's some thicker bands of silicate and some pretty big chunks of breccia. I mean, maybe a little too big, but still a lot of area right here that's good. That's a keeper. Also sitting here. Bugs are sitting here. Bugs. Yeah, see, like, not quite, but good idea. Yeah, so much variation in these basalts. Fake alert, fake alert. I already left to put it back. Yeah, I picked it up. I thought somebody had sliced it. But yeah, this is a good chunk. You see these flat planes, those are cracks. They're silicated. Big, chunky, silicated breccia. Probably opal looking. Definitely opal looking. That's a good chunk. That's gonna make nice slices. Some big chunks of blue, green. Here, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Getting up here now. Beautiful day. Thank goodness for this breeze, man. It's keeping these bugs off. I really like this stuff. This marbled, mossy kind of basalt. I gotta make some cabs, but you see there's some of that green apple opal right there. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, back up at that opal location. There's a couple pieces I left behind. Weren't good enough last year. I mean, looks good enough to me, boy. Those are nice. Put those in the bag. But this taculite. This huge taculite is where I harvest the green opal from. Hopefully I can find a little nodule. It is super rare. But let's see if we can't get some. And there's this big chunk of the iceberg still here. Like that. Oh, here's some. Oh, look at that. Oh, goodness. That is the trip right there. There's the trip piece. What a beauty. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at, there's still iceberg here. I didn't even excavate it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, here's another cool piece. But yeah, oh, man, that's nice. Gotta give that one a lick. I just got my test results back. I saved these rocks and no lead or any terrible things, so I can lick my rocks. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This stuff cabs up so nice. Bit of fracture. Well, that's awesome. I'm gonna have a little scratch around here and see, pick up the residuals. Oh, Oh, looky. Look at this stuff. Oh, it's pretty. Oh yeah. Yeah. When you find it's mostly just skin. You see, it's just skin and all these hairline fractures. But boy, when it opens up, look at that. I don't even want to tap on this anymore. I might be able to. So there's that. There's this one. It was a little further up the hill. Good day on the mountain. I'm gonna keep tapping on this. This was just next to the iceberg seam, and holy, I'm pretty glad I came back. Oh, that made me scream a bit. Just swinging on that rock just to try and break it on its neighbor, and look at the seam in that. Oh, this stuff is gorgeous. This stuff is prettier than jade. Look at it. Oh, I mean, come on. Come on. Is this chrysoprase now? Is this chrysoprase? It's so beautiful. I gotta take such big rocks home. Shite, I gotta stop digging. I got only that little bag, and it's already half full. All of this green, apple, opal. Oh, I gotta get to the shop and slice and cab. I can't stop looking at it. Look at that seam of it. Man. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh. And that was just parallel here. Running parallel. Look. Oh. What's going on in here? It's like, yeah. That's just the skin. Oh, that's not. That's a vein. Oh, that's a nice vein. Oh, no tears over here. Ooh, look at it. Oh man, well, I left the sprayer down in the bag. You know I did. I can't lick this. I can't lick this huge rock. Oh, I can't even break it. I'm gonna have to carry this one as is to the rock shop. Oh, look at it. This is all like tacolite, super fractured tacolite. But look at that. Look at the seam of opal. Man alive. I could retire jewelry making with this piece. This is so super exceeds any expectations or hopes that I might have had. Apart from getting here, I did no work. That was no work. That was not work. This is wet, it's nice. This is still the freaking iceberg. Look at it. Look at it. You see? Do you see? That whole seam, I mean, there was 110 pounds of moss agate seam here. Oh, now this is really too much. A foot. Is this it too, or is this the skin? Don't tell me that's it too. I think that one's skin. Yeah, this is skin. See how close that looks though? But it doesn't have this translucence. You see how this one is just like a beating heart? I mean, it's warm. It absorbs the light and it transmits the light. This is just sort of cold. It's just a tiny little skin on the breccia here, but this is a really beautiful piece. I think we gotta stop at the pond. I think that's a pond stop. It's been a while. It's been a couple of seasons since we stopped at the pond. So I'm just gonna pack up. I'm so content now. I'm so content. I'm just gonna pack it up and going home. I don't even care what else is in this hole. You can stay here. You stayed here a couple years now. Carry on. Let me know by marking my hole. It does. It goes over there. Oh my. I wonder if there's more in there. I mean, I did pick out a couple of little chips. See, like, I'm gonna let all this ground. See, I'm gonna let all this ground take some rain, and all these little pieces of the apple will just show up. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. What's going on here though? Is this the end of it? I love how this is so broken up. Finger work. Yeah, that's not any. And that's not any. I think we might just pull the piece. Okay, well, I think this hole can remain as is, and I will return. What a great day. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Alright guys, I'm getting beat on by the bugs, and I have my treasure for the day. I'm gonna go to the creek, and we'll see you as soon as we get there. If we don't make it, it was fun. Let's do it again soon. Bye. Better film this too while I'm here. Okay, so there was a cave here, and I've pulled out all these rocks. They used to be attached inside, and there was much more of a shell here. But this tree fell, hit it, exactly what I wanted to happen. But clearly a little hydrothermal activity going on here. This whole place was hollow and lined with these little silicated wave patterns. I don't know if that's a hot water or cold water, but you can see how it was flowing through this hole, probably out this hole, maybe up. It seems like it was coming up and then forward. So I don't know if that's a spring or some kind of lava tube situation. Again, not a taculite. Again, this is a basalt next to the taculite. But I thought that was really interesting. There's this thin skin over every surface that was in this little cave. You can still see some of the roof I didn't pull off of. It has the striations of those marks. So that's an interesting little geological feature, especially interesting since it's 10 feet uphill and 3 feet to the side from my Opal deposit, my largest agate seam on the mountain. So I think this thing was pumping juice for thousands or millions of years, and it was carrying my stuff. I don't think this one was actually pumping juice for that long, because this doesn't seem to be that long of an accretion, right? It's pretty thin. It definitely was working, you know, maybe a few centuries, maybe a few millennia. I think any longer than that and it would have just cemented itself. But yeah, musings on hydrothermal activity in relations to green opal and moss agate seams.